Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Deonte Burden, aka Mr. Short Dog himself. Listen, I want to do a quick live feed today in regards just give you guys an IRS update, specifically covering the advanced child tax credit, earned income tax credit, and also some more things you probably want to look at when we file in your 2021 1040. Want to say first, thanks for everybody for our love and support for Mr. Short Dollar. Been doing pretty good on the channel. Got a lot of great information. Please, if you haven't, female entrepreneurs, check out the grant video we sent out this weekend. Also, the video we have in regards to the 1099 NEC filing. So, and we got a couple more videos, a couple more grant videos that we did a couple of weeks ago. Got a couple more to come and everything. But you guys know I'm an accountant by profession. So, this is my time of year we start getting, locked and loaded with everything. But I want to give you guys a couple quick updates, more so when you're dealing with the person that is preparing your taxes, you know what question to ask them and what information to get. And if they don't ask you some questions, what questions you probably need, things you need to bring up, okay? Right now we're streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Again, this is Mr. Short Dollar. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, which is the main hub. Got over 300 videos on the YouTube channel. Got a grant playlist with over 150 grant opportunities on there. So make sure you go to the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, subscribe from there. Okay, as far as the tax tips, first thing I want to go over, I got a few I want to run through with you guys. Key things I want you to be looking for this tax season. I know some people have already submitted your stuff in already. I'm not a big proponent of that. I'm always a big proponent in make sure you got all your information first before you start trying to get your taxes done. I understand if you need the money or anything like that, I get it. But what happens is if you don't have everything together, and once the IRS gets something, and if it's something different from what they have, it's going to cause some kind of delay. So I'm very funny about make sure you got all your stuff together before you reach out to whoever doing your taxes if you're doing it yourself, okay? What I want to make sure you guys do is, as far as with the advanced child tax credit, well, last year, the IRS gave advanced payments to individuals that had children based off the previous year. It will give you a certain amount of money each month, towards that child. And the only thing they were doing is your child tax credit that you will be filing for your 2021 tax, they were just giving it to you early. So what happened was the IRS sent out letters, which is a letter of 6419, stating how much money that each individual person, filer, received for that particular child. One key thing you got to remember, if you were a couple, you did married, file, and joint, they split it in half. So if you got $500 and you filed married, file, and joint, they actually sent a letter of $250 to one spouse and $250 to another. When you file together, make sure you bring that information back, okay? Make sure you look at the dollar amount that's on there. Do not go by the actual dollar amount that hits your bank account. The reason why I say this is because, people make mistakes. And the IRS is just like anybody else. If they got something different than what you have in your system, we're going to have an issue. And that can delay the process and delay the refund. And we don't want to be doing that, okay? So make sure that you want to make sure that you file a most accurate return as possible. That's why I say don't try to file your tax return with your last day on pay stub. Make sure you get a W-2 in hand. Make sure you have all that information, because it might be that little one gig that you did in the summertime that you forgot about, worked at a stadium, or you did some campaign work for somebody and they sent you that W-2 or 1099. Damn, I forgot about it. You file your tax return, now everything's getting delayed in processing because you didn't wait for all that stuff, to come in, okay? So we want to make sure we got all our stuff together before we file, okay? That one thing with the advanced child tax credit, I want you guys to make sure, sorry guys, I'm going through my notes, make sure that before you file that return, that you look at your actual, go online to the IRS portal to verify the actual dollar amount that they have in their system. Because if they got something in their system that's different from what you have, and you file what you have and not what's in the IRS system, I'm telling you, it's going to cause a delay. So keep that in mind, guys. If you have something different from what they have, you want to go by what the IRS has in their system. Now, here's the issue. If you know you only got $200 and the IRS saying they sent you $500, $600, I would give them a call and get some kind of guidance from there. Okay, but definitely, I'm telling you, if you file a return, you got something different what they have in their portal, it's going to cause a delay. Okay, it's no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's why very, very important. I understand, like I said again, if you need your money, but you want to look whether you get the letter 6419, and then also go to the IRS portal just for another layer of protection, another measure to check to see what they have in the IRS portal. And if it's something different on either one, get in contact with the IRS before you file. Because if you do that, at least you already have set something. They set something with the IRS, and they may have something in the system to say, okay, we've already talked to this particular filer. We have notes already in the system. But if you turn around and send something that's different, it's going to get hung up in there. Okay, so just be smart about with doing that. I went over the whole point. If with a married, when you guys are married couple get two different payment levels will be split in half. So just be very careful in regards to that to understand that, hey, you guys want to make sure to report, the dollar amount from both of you guys on their return. If you change bank accounts during the month of got a call coming in. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can stop this. Coming in now. If you had I'm sorry on the live feed, you got stuff coming on my phone. You said mine was wrong, I'll amend it later. I got you. The issue comes up if yours was wrong and you filed it. And appreciate you tuning in. The issue comes up if you file it and then you amend it later. It may hang up. It may get hung out. You may not get your money until, let's say, mid-March, late March or April. That's the issue with coming in with doing it. Even if it's something different, it's not. We're trying to avoid the hangups. Even if you file and it's something different, it may cause your money to get hung. I'm not saying it is, but it's a good chance it will be. That's why it's so important to make sure you do it right on the front end. Some things can be amended and won't be an issue, but anything that they have in their system, when we start looking at amendments count more so I would look in terms of things that I have that the IRS doesn't have. Anything that the IRS has, because I want to bring up this. Truly Tabby. And I apologize when mispronouncing your username. Stated that mine was wrong and I amended later. The issue comes up is when we start talking about amendments. Amendments are okay if we have something different that the IRS doesn't have. But if we and it's something that they don't have. I'm sorry, but if it's something that they have and we submit that same thing to them that's different, that's what causes those hangups. So we got to be very, very careful about that, okay, when we're doing it, okay? And like I said, if there's anything that you're on the fence about, just get in contact with them. What's this? Secret balance outburn. How can I use my tax credit to pay for things? I don't know what you're asking. You can't use tax credits to pay for things. I'm probably misunderstanding, and I apologize in regards to what you're asking. But as far as to pay for things, I'm not for sure what you mean by that. I don't know if you're talking about. Well, probably give me a little bit more clarity when you say what things you need to pay for and what's tax and what particular tax credits. Also, what I was saying as far as the actual bank accounts. If you change bank accounts or anything like that, you want to make sure, especially sometimes during the year, you touch base with the IRS to kind of see what they have on file as far as the payments. Just say if anything was missed or anything, make sure we double checking everything, okay? What I'm saying is with that, if they have listed that they sent a advanced child tax credit payment to your account and the account was changed and they still had they sent the money to you, but you didn't receive it, we want to just check everything. That's why it's so important. When we look at when we visit the portal, that what we have that hit our bank that we physically receive is the same thing that they had in the IRS portal. Back here, secret balance. If I had tax credits, how do I use them? If you have tax credits, how you use it. Now, what I want everybody to understand, a tax deduction and a tax credit is two different things. A tax deduction is something that is used to reduce your taxable income. Tax deductions are like if you have a business, you're putting in different expenses that you may have. Those are actual deductions that lower your taxable income. A tax credit is a dollar amount that they're giving you, and you can make that applicable to the actual dollar. If you had a tax liability, or the taxes you had made, what you earned, that's applying to that. And if the amount that they're giving you a credit for, that dollar amount is more than the actual amount that they're saying for the income you made that you should have paid in taxes, you will get a refund on top of that. So when you say, if I have tax credits, how do I use them? When you have the tax credit and they're putting, if you're going to a professional, you put in the software yourself, it will apply towards whatever if you made anything, or if you didn't make anything, that tax credit will be applied to it. And if it's more than what you were supposed to pay in taxes, you'll get a refund for that. And that's just it. And if it's less than what you should have paid in taxes, it'll just reduce that amount. But a tax credit will just be applied to that. If they are giving that dollar amount to you, and it doesn't matter if it's going to be that amount is more than what you're liable for. If it's more than that, you'll get a refund. I hope I didn't lose anybody. I hope I answered your question with that. Okay, let me see. Sabrina Upshaw Cooper, thanks for tuning in. What's the IRS number to talk to somebody? I'm about to say 838-1040. Let me look that up. It's just a matter of, I'm going to do probably the same thing you could do, just do a Google search. So I don't know if it's a number that'll be, let me see. I'm getting 1-800-829-1040, 1-800-829-1040. Okay, that's the number I just put in for that. I would advise everybody to know that the best times probably call the IRS is anywhere from Tuesday to Thursday to call them and get in contact with them because of the volume, and preferably call them early in the morning, and be prepared to wait. Be prepared to wait, so just keep that in mind. Okay, look what we got here. Katrina Lister, how much do you charge to do tax? I normally do my own tax, but this will be my first being legit business. We charge anywhere for individual returns starting at $350, and for business returns starting at $550. And again, our contact information is listed on the description section of all the videos, so you can call the office. The office number is 678-479-4007. And again, all the contact information on Majestic Business Services, and our website is www.majesticbiz.com. But all the contact information is listed on the description section of the videos, so you can call from there, and then we'll be able to let you know as far as what you need and what we'll be able to charge from now. Okay, next question here. Before we shift gears to the earned income tax credit. Okay, how do I change my sole proprietorship business to a private foundation trust? First thing I would recommend you doing, to be totally honest with you, go get you an attorney to do that. I wouldn't be trying to do that stuff myself. I mean, I know you got a lot of videos that'll tell you to do this. I'm an accountant, been an accountant for 20 years. You get your professional. I'll get my attorney to do that. To recognize the actual from a tax filing standpoint, I think the forms were 8332, I think 8932. I think that's it. 8932 form. No, that's not it. So I can make sure I'm telling you the right thing. 8832. That's where you can change the actual from your tax ID number form 8832. You can change your tax file from a sole proprietorship to a trust. But I still recommend go meet with an attorney. Go, so they can go through all the pros and cons and things like that with doing it. So I would just really recommend that. So please try to get in contact with an attorney that deals with business filing, so they can tell give you all the different pros and cons. But that form is 8832. Let me put this in here. Selection 8832. You can look that form up, but that'll be the form to change. As far as that tax ID number will stay the same, but as far as how the IRS recognizes, that'll be the form. But definitely go meet with a professional. Okay. Well, thank you, Letitia. I appreciate that. That's cool. My high school sweetheart. Should I say? I appreciate that. Thanks. I appreciate all the love and support. Okay, we got everything coming here. Let's see if I got anybody else question. Oh, you quiet? Everybody's quite welcome. With everything. Now we're gonna switch gears. We just went over the advanced child tax credit. And guys, all the contact information, is like I say listed in the description section of the videos. So outside the video, you miss anything, something come up to you later, feel free to reach out. All that stuff is on there, the office number, the actual company website, all my other social media platforms. If you want to book an appointment or consultation, I got 10-minute free sessions. And make sure if you book a 10-minute free session, you got a 10-minute question. We got a 30-minute session, paid sessions, the hour paid session. So, you still have tons of ways to get in contact with me because we have over 300 videos on the YouTube channel. So it's enough information to probably answer most of you guys' questions for free on the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. So I always say go there first and check. If you don't find it, then reach out, okay? But regardless, we love to help you. So again, we're here for that. Couple thing with advanced child tax credit, yeah. This is the credit that's given to lower to moderate taxpayers in regards to earned income that's applied to your tax return. There are a couple of things. One thing is that people that are childless, they've expanded the actual amount that they give you and lowered the dollar amount you have to make to qualify it. Again, so usually when you earn income credit, usually people with children, they're able to get that credit. But they also had it for people that didn't have it, but they expanded it this year. So they reduced it to what was it? From 27, reduced it to anyway. The cap it was capped. I'm sorry, at 21,000 for people filing a joint return. 27,000 in regards to the amount you had to start at. So you can be made $21,000 and be able to qualify for the earned income tax credit. They increased the max for somebody single with no children. Not single. I'm sorry, no children. Let me correct that. The actual dollar amount of somebody that's single with no children is capped at 21,000, and a joint couple with no children, 27,000. I apologize about that. And they increased the max from $530 to $1,502. So again, you don't have to have children. They adjusted that for people that are filing without children, being single or you married filing joint. So that's a great thing. You can also, if your 2019 income was higher on your 2021 return, you still can use the 2019 income to apply to your you use the 2019 income to apply to your 2021 return. I'm sorry, I'm getting a brain cramp. If it's higher, to help you with your earned income tax credit. Again, if the 2019 is larger and it will benefit you on your 2021 return, you can use that. Okay, I apologize if I left that out. If I confused anybody on that. They also increased some of the phase out for the credits. The maximum for a married couple filing joint with 3 or more kids is $6,728. And last year was $6,000. It was $6,600. So you got probably a little bit over $100 increase with that. A couple other things I want to go through notes here. Again, also, guys, I want to make sure, stress again, make sure all your stuff is correct. So we don't have to go back and get any kind of holdups with your returns or anything like that. So please make sure that that everything is correct, so you can make sure you get everything received at your correct time. Let me get a couple questions right quick. Ricardo Gisbert. If it's Gisbert, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. Do you know anything about Form 8839 adoption credit? When will IRS start accepting tax returns to have this credit? I'm not familiar with it, and I apologize. I can look it up. You can reach back out to me later. I can look it up and let you know. I would assume the IRS is accepting everything starting from the 24th in regards to that particular form, but I'm not familiar with it. I apologize. Like I say, reach back to me outside the show, and I can look everything up for you, brother. I apologize. You can book one of those free 10-minute sessions, and I can have the information for you, okay? Care for 2. Do you know if we have to file Robinhood and pocket options on our tax return? Good question. Guys, any kind of stock trading or anything from an investment standpoint that you did through a brokerage account, they're going to send you a 1099 div statement, and you need to be looking out for that. Okay, be looking out for the 1099 from the brokerage account. So anything that you did as far as trading, you do have to report it because it's income. Okay, so you have to do that. Now, if it's a loss, the IRS, they may have the information in regards to some brokerage accounts, report the sales you made. So you may have $10,000 in sales in your brokerage account, but it also may be $20,000 in losses. Sometimes the IRS report that, sometimes they don't. Okay, so you just got to kind of be conscious of that, guys. So you do have to, it's a good question. You do have to report the income that you got from your brokerage account. Robinhood, E-Trade, Schwab account, whatever. You do have to report that income. And they should have, because they by law have to by the 31st, send you a statement. So I will go in on the website, on the app, to see what tax documents they provided for you. So just be on the lookout for that, okay? Good question. Tisha, what's the best app to assist you with tax record keeping for independent contractors? I use TaxKeeper. Is there one better? I would say this. Most of your basic accounting software, you can use your QuickBooks. You can use, I think all of them pretty much about the same as far as keeping up with your records, with doing it. But I can't, off the top of my head, recommend one. To say which one is better. I'm a little old school. I kind of keep all my stuff, on my Excel or in my own files and stuff like that. But that's a good question you asked. What I do, I'll make sure that I look up one and I reach out to you and make sure I get the information. What's a good record keeping software for tax files. Now, I apologize, can't answer for you now, but that's a good question because I got my own records, but I definitely look into that and I see. And if it's several that are decent, I'll make a video for you. Okay, sorry I couldn't get that one. Let's see right here. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you tuning in now, brother. I appreciate you tuning in now. Now I want to switch gears, guys, in regards to a couple things with the earned income tax credit. Guys, I want you to be careful with this, guys. By law, the IRS cannot issue refunds before mid-February for tax returns that claim the earned income tax credit or additional child tax credit. Hear that again. By law, the IRS cannot issue refunds before mid-February for tax returns that claim the earned income tax credit or the additional child tax credit. The IRS must hold the entire refund, even the portion not associated with the earned income tax credit or advanced child tax credit, and the rebate recovery credit if applicable. This helps ensure taxpayers receive the refund they deserve and give the agency more time to detect to prevent errors and fraud. Guys, so keep in mind with that. And again, on my side of it, as accountants and payroll companies, everything has to be received. Like you have to get yours by federal law, get your W-2s and 1099s by the 31st of January. That's also the deadlines when all that payroll information has to be submitted to the IRS. So the IRS has to get everything and settle it up. If your company or your employer said that they paid you, and they didn't do this in previous years, that payroll information from the employer or whoever hired the contractors didn't have to be to the IRS to the 31st of March. It didn't. They just started this 2 years ago. So with that said, everything has to be received to the IRS the same time that you get it. So the IRS has to have some kind of settle up time where the employee said they paid you $20,000 and you're reporting that you made $20,000. So they kind of condensed that. So guys, keep in mind that stuff won't be done till the middle of February. With that said, a lot of refunds won't be received until maybe the end of February, early mid-March. Just keep that in mind, guys. So that's why I'm already saying that you guys got to kind of make sure that all your stuff is together, because if it's without errors, claiming earned income tax credit or advanced child tax credit, and you get it, if you get it in as early as possible, and if it's an error, it may go past early March, maybe to the end of the month where everything got to get settled. So just kind of keep that in mind. Just want you guys to keep that in mind with that, okay? Let me see if there's anything else. And I got a couple notes in here. Quick thing, guys, how do you want to claim advanced child tax? Those eligible to claim advanced, earned income tax credit, you can find your trusted tax preparer to take care of everything for you. You can do it yourself. You got free websites on the IRS to help you out. Guys, if you're not really for sure what you're doing, or if you got like what was the young lady said earlier? I apologize if I forgot your name. Was that I apologize, forgot your name. She mentioned she had, started a new business, or if you have some kind of lifestyle change that you're not familiar with doing it, go get somebody and get somebody credible, somebody verifiable. Please do that. If you're not for sure, go on and pay somebody, because there's no excuse for ignorance, and the IRS really is not going to give you an ear in regards to what you didn't know what to do or you made a mistake. Okay, so even if that 1 year you decide to pay somebody and you look over what they did and you decide to take it over yourself, cool. But if you're not for sure what you're doing, go get somebody. Okay, keep it, and don't just get somebody to have some damn software. Get somebody again that's credible, verifiable. You make sure they know what they're doing. Okay, you don't really want to get into it playing with IRS and now you're back fixing everything. Okay, let's see what we got here. Can everyone hit the like button? Oh, I appreciate that, Tisha. I appreciate that. Thanks. We got here. Also, my father-in-law hasn't received any of his stimulus checks because he hasn't worked or filed tax for a couple of years. Can he get that money? If so, how can he go about that? At the end of the day, you can go to the IRS portal, where's my stimulus payment, and report it. And they should, the option for them to do it, it should be there, because all Americans will do that. It's just a matter of going to the portal and doing it. And if you've already done that, go to the portal and where's my stimulus payment, and he hasn't received it, you just got to call the IRS. You just got to call the IRS to do that. But I will go start at the portal. So where's my stimulus payment at? Okay, guys, again, I do want to stress, I can't stress you guys enough, we early in the tax season. A couple things, make sure that you I'm using the StreamYard app. Make sure you double, triple check everything to avoid the errors. Keep in mind when you go to some of these tax places. This is my 21st year in business. I've been in the game for a minute, but and I never spend any time talking about anybody else's business or anybody else's practice. But make sure you got people that know what they're doing. Okay, again, if they doing anything fraudulent, yeah, they will get fined for it. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have a hard time, justifying or explaining that you didn't have anything to do with it. So make sure you got some solid people dealing with your stuff and you're able to do it. If you're not for sure what the hell you're doing, go pay somebody. Like I said, you can pay somebody 1 year, and if the next year you kind of look over what they did and say, hey, it wasn't that difficult, I see what they did, you want to try it yourself, that's fine. But if you know you don't know what the hell you're doing, go hire somebody. Okay, be aware of scams. Remember, the IRS, unless you're a registered tax preparer, that's the only way you're going to be getting emails from the IRS. When you're registered in their system, that's when you're getting emails and all that kind of stuff. So outside of that, getting emails and stuff like that, they don't function like that. They usually send letters to you in the mail. So kind of keep that in mind. Be aware of scams, be aware of things like that, double check your errors. And that's it for my quick little notes I want to go over, you guys. Remember again with your tax filing, like I just went over, guys, make sure you understand that advanced child tax credit, the earned income tax credit, they're not going to send those refunds out for mid-February. So if you have errors, anything that can cause delay, you may get it deep into March. Okay, not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to be straight up with you with that. Okay, so make sure you double and triple checking your stuff. Like I said, I just want to give you guys this quick live feed. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Listen, again, can't stress enough, we got 300 videos on the YouTube channel, right? Covering business finance, business operation, business management, how to get grants, how to start a business, how to get certain loans. Like I had different playlists, finance playlists on different lenders. I vet everything. If I got a grant on there, the grant opportunity on there, I have looked through it. Okay, if we got anything with any kind of lenders on there, I have looked through it. I'm not trying to just make videos to put out there to get views. We've had this channel over 4 years, almost 400 videos on the YouTube channel, right? So I just want you guys to take advantage of all the great information there. I got a real big passion of helping people. I've been blessed. Like I said, it's my 21st year in business, so I'm cool right now. But I really want you guys to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the information we got on Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, regardless of what platform you're looking at. Because like I said, right now I'm streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. The YouTube channel is the main hub where all the videos at. So please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell to get notification each time we upload a new video. We upload at least 2 or 3 videos a week. So make sure you go there, take advantage of all the great information there. Love you guys. Be safe as anything else. Yeah. Thanks so much, bro. Hey, brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Everybody else, like I said, again, if you have any issues, please reach out to me. The contact information is on the description section of the video. And also, just Google Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube or Google Deonte Burden. Everything will pop up. Y'all take care. Be safe. Love you guys and talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.